Sam Derrick and Regan Mugabe giving you those particular updates of what is happening in the world. We do bring the world closer to you as we give you those updates of what is happening internationally, nationally, in the business sector, in the sports fraternity, and of course, we give you those particular health tips. And we do have those particular segments, very interesting segments that help you understand Africa in particular, the beautiful sceneries in Africa, the historical sites and all that. So do stay with us as we do give you this particular information. Earlier on, we did talk about a particular story, and we did mention that we have a guest that we're going to be talking about breaking down this particular story around DP and UYD, and allow him to introduce himself. You are so much welcome, sir.
Thank you.
We are very lucky to have you.
I'm also
New
lucky.
Day.
I'm also lucky to be hosted on the New Day, and to be hosted by a beautiful woman like yourself.
Oh, please.
And
Mugabe, I'm not going to greet you the next 12 days, I think.
Why?
Please introduce yourself to the viewer.
My name's Julius Dumba. Professionally, I'm a journalist. I've done journalism for quite a good time now. Since I was active since 2012. I graduated in 2015, and I've been in the field of journalism for quite some good time.
Okay.
I've worked for local media, and I've worked abroad. I've ever worked in Rwanda as a journalist, but I retired in 2019.
Don't you think you retired a little bit early?
No, it was high time to retire because I had to engage in other activities that I saw that I deemed fit for my career.
So we earlier on talked about this particular story of DP and UYD and the Democratic Party. And this particular story has involved the Democratic Party's youth wing, the Uganda Youth Democrats, and
Uganda Young Democrats.
The Uganda Young Democrats. And they've been accusing leaders of misappropriating billions of shillings, and you're part of the Uganda Young Democrats. We want to understand, to our viewer out there that does not understand the difference between UYD and DP, please just clarify on that.
Just for clarity, it's Uganda Young Democrats. And the recent wars, it's not the Uganda Young Democrats that has been fronting the allegations. It's not the allegations. The issues that are happening in Democratic Party. It is the DP at heart. DP at heart is a faction within Democratic Party, and this faction, it includes the UYD. Because though I have been in the UYD as the chairperson, UYD Kampala district, since my age doesn't permit now, I'm no longer in that youth wing. Okay. I'm in the mainstream. So DP at heart brings together all groups of people in the Democratic Party that still have Democratic Party at heart. It is this faction that has been fighting to reclaim, because in DP at heart, first let me take you back. In DP at heart, we say we are reclaiming Democratic Party. We think and we know that Democratic Party was taken fraudly from the recent delegates conference that happened in Mbarara. That's why we say we are reclaiming it. We want to rebuild the party, because the party was built in 1954. That is many years back, making it Uganda's oldest party.
Yes, it is.
And the second in Africa, second to ANC. So we're rebuilding it. Not ideally to the ideology upon which it was built, but to also add to make it a standard, to make it match the level of politics that is happening globally now. And we say rebuilding and reclaim, rebuild and restore. We want to restore Democratic Party's glory, the glory it had in the 80s, where we had leaders like PK, Paul Kawanga Semogerere. We had members of parliament. We had so many members of parliament in the CA and the years that came after. So DP at heart, it is a faction that has members, Democratic Party members, that have Democratic Party at heart, that still have the original ideologies, the original ideals, the original founding principles of the rule of law, accountability, justice. So it is through this umbrella that we formed within the party that we want to restore the glory of Democratic Party.
Okay.
And you asked me to clarify about the UID.
Yes.
UID is a youth wing.
Under the Democratic
Party. Democratic Party.
Okay.
It was incorporated into the Democratic Party constitution in the, was it the 2018 delegates conference, where we incorporated the UID into the DP constitution, because at first UID was a political organization. It was an NGO, because when political parties were banned in Uganda, a Democratic Party sought for means on how to do politics, because political activities were limited to within political party headquarters. You could not get out. So leaders by then thought that there was a need to do activities, so they formed that party, that organization, the UID. It was separate from Democratic Party, but we incorporated it later into the Democratic Party constitution, and by then I contested as the national president of UID, but I lost to my brother Kiria Ismail, who was the president then. And I was number 2 among the 3 contestants. That was in the Guru Delegates Conference.
Yeah. Okay. You've put it well for our viewers to understand. Let's delve into the conversation. You allege that more than 4 billion shillings was misappropriated. Where exactly did the money go, and what evidence do you have?
I can't really tell where the money went. That's why we went to the Inspectorate of Government, because this is the body that is mandated by the Constitution of Uganda to look into these misappropriation of funds, of bodies that are given public funds, that are allocated for public funds. Democratic Party in the era of the Honorable Norbert Mao has seen many things going on within the party. Before we went in for the Mbarara Delegates Conference, there are a lot of things that reasons and views that we raised. I myself, I contested. I got papers to contest as the president of Democratic Party. I was among the people that picked nomination forms for the presidency of Democratic Party. Me, myself, I had Honorable Richard Sebamala, there was Honorable Alitia, there was Honorable Mao, there was Honorable Lulu Mebaiga. We picked forms. But because of the administrational constraints, I didn't return those forms. They did a lot of things so that they keep themselves in power. The Secretariat and the President. The Secretariat is led by the Honorable Gerald Slander. They put a lot of things that they wanted us to fulfill. They raised the nomination fees from 5 million to 10 million. You can imagine a youth like myself. You can't get 10 millions for nomination. These are the things they started to do way back, prohibiting people from contesting against them. That is one way how they kicked me out. and the criteria they followed to raise these fees was not appropriate. It wasn't based on the constitution. And these monies, they are not accounted for, because those people who are able to pay them, they are asking, where did this money go? What was it used for? Democratic Party gets a lot of money, especially we get money first from its members. The members pay subscription fees. They pay renewal fees. The party sells membership cards. These are all monies that are coming from the members, and the members are members of the public.
And you don't know the whereabouts of these money.
This is what we are trying to establish, because according to the order, to the audit reports that is from the Allied Certified Public Accountants, they have raised serious issues on the accounts of the party, and these people are just looking on. We petitioned the Electoral Commission, which is responsible. The Electoral Commission is responsible to look into these accounts, because under the Political Parties and Organization Act, Electoral Commission is mandated to supervise political parties in Uganda, all political parties, DP, NRM, NUP, everyone, because you submit your books of accounts. When you submit these books of accounts, they are liable to be scrutinized.
Yes.
To see if they match to what is to what really happens on ground. So we petitioned the Electoral Commission. The Electoral Commission didn't do anything. The Electoral Commission says we don't meddle into internal party activities, but we are saying you are the supervisor.
Okay.
I myself, I took the Electoral Commission to court in Imbalala, and the judge in that case, that is Justice Harani Nsime of Mbalala High Court, he pronounced himself and said, Electoral Commission, look here, you're responsible. Don't run away from your roles as a body that supervises political parties. So they directed the Electoral Commission, which is led by Justice Byabakama, to act on these issues. But till now,
nothing was done.
They have not acted.
Well, let's talk about the fact that the IGG says this matter should go to police, and because DP is not a government entity, do you accept that position?
In a letter we received from the IGG, because we wrote we wrote a petition to the IGG that was on the 1st of July, and 1st June. We wrote on the 1st of June, and it was delivered on the 4th. We highlighted very many issues, and we told the IGG to investigate. First, there is theft and misappropriation of funds, which we say they are public funds. Why do we say they are public funds? Because these funds managed by the party, they are funds that are coming from the public. Members of Democratic Party are members of the public. One. Second, the money we get from NGOs, they are for public. For public, how do I term it? For public interests. The money we get from the Consolidated Fund, which is so crucial, because under the Political Parties and Organization Act, parties that have members of parliament, that have members, MPs that are in parliament on the party ticket, they receive money from the Consolidated Fund basing on the number of MPs that are in parliament. So it is upon that, even if we leave the other monies, this is a consolidated fund. Yes. This is money coming from government. This is taxpayers' money. It is given to political parties. That alone, it's the origin where the IGG must come in, because it is investigating public funds, and it is given to political parties like Democratic Party. I don't know why the IGG is saying Democratic Party is a private entity. We've received anonymous tips that the President General of the Democratic Party, the Honorable Mao, extended his mighty arm to the IGG, and he told her that you're not supposed to investigate this, because we had received even a case file number that is HQT C08372026. They had started investigating. where did this the information they had got, where did it go? So we think that the long arm of the Minister of Justice, as he has been doing, it was extended to the IGG. Therefore, the IGG is running away from her mandate. We told the IGG, because among the things we raised, we wanted the IGG to investigate, to tell leaders to declare their wealth. Because members think that this wealth these leaders are accumulating at a very high speed. You can see the Honorable Mao is now sleeping on an acre of land at Rubowa. A person who was sleeping in like a 4-bedroom house in Ntinda here. Out of the blue, the guy is driving very many vehicles. We are seeing the Secretary General is doing the same, the Honorable Siranda. We are seeing the Vice President, the Honorable Mbide, doing the same. Where does these monies come from?
He recently collaborated with, he's now with the NRM, and now he's a minister.
It doesn't match with the incomes they get. A minister, we know the salary a minister gets. Does that equate to the lifestyle he's living? So that's why we instigated the IGG to establish a lifestyle audit to see if this matches. And this is their role. And the political parties, the leaders at the top, must declare their wealth. This is the leadership code act. Well, they have to act.
Well, the IGG came out and said that they should go to police. These matters should be handled by police and not because DP is not a government entity. And Dumba has been elaborating to us that this money that is being used is taxpayers' money. Is DP at heart fighting for accountability? And why did they use the structures of DP? That and more that we're going to be discussing right after this particular break.
TV1. See the difference. Are you ready to build real skills for a better future? Tune in to Skilling Uganda, the show that empowers, educates and transforms lives. From hands-on vocational skills to expert guidance and real success stories, Skilling Uganda connects you to opportunities that matter. Every Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Don't just stream it. Skill it. Skilling Uganda, shaping Uganda's future, one skill at a time, only on TV1. See the difference. Don't miss on TV1.
Ebyenfuna, ebyenjigiriza, saako ebyobulamu, byonna byetoolera mu byobufuzi. Bakulembeze bangi be twalonda. Bebeyama babituukiriza. Ebyobufuzi si bibala byakucamuka. I'll give an example. Museveni takyamanyiriza eby'Abannayuganda. That's a fact.
Prime Minister, order!
You are running Uganda at a very expensive pace.
2026 tusalawo ani agenda ani asigala mu program Inside Politics. N'olw'ensonga eyo tosubwa buli lwakusatu lwa wiiki ssaawa 3 ez'ekiro paka 5 ku TV1.
Za Mukama Katonda webala malisonga naffe tuze kwebaza obulamu bwange bwakuweereza Yesu wedde olutalo lukyali lwamanyi nnyo nga it could happen in a moment.
TV1. See the difference.
Welcome back from that short commercial break. You're still watching TV1. See the difference, and in particular, you're still watching New Day. We are having a conversation with Dumba Julius, and before we went for a break, we were still talking about the IGG, talking about saying the fact that DP is not a government entity, and that being it is the police that is supposed to handle this matter. But I'd love to ask you a question. Why didn't DP at heart use the structure of DP, the internal structure of DP?
This is what they've been saying on several occasions. Internally, we don't have internal mechanisms that can solve this. And the established ones, like in the Soroti National Council, we had a National Council before we went in for the delegates conference. They resolved to put a committee to investigate a few things like the funds, the missing printerly. Like the missing printerly, it's one of the issues we raised. They got money like over 250 millions, and they brought a printing press. That machine that prints posters, books, and since 2018, this machine has been missing. Yes, so they constituted a committee to look into that. They constituted a committee to look into the cooperation agreement. But up to now, these committees have never sat. Members don't know members who are on those committees. Nothing. There's not even a single paper, like a report that is coming out to outline what happened to the printing press. So when these actions fail, and it is these same leaders that we accuse, that we know that are misappropriating these funds, you can't go running to them. You can't go running to a thief. You can't go running to a thief and report that you stole this, you embezzled this.
Well, you mentioned that DP at heart, UYD, you are one. And you also mentioned that you picked nomination forms to run for president of the party, and that is the Democratic Party. Doesn't that create any sort of misunderstandings within the party?
No. Democratic Party is a very different party, unlike any other political party in Uganda, which are built on individuals. You've seen parties like the NRM and other parties are built on individuals. Democratic Party is more different. It is an institution that is built on the law. We've had several presidents that have led the party. From the founders, Boniface Byanyima, Bendikito Chiwanuka, to the current one. We have had a series of leaders. So Democratic Party, institutional, it's an institution, it's a democratic institution. It allows that freedom. That's why it's Democratic Party that you've seen being taken to courts of law, because it believes in the law. It believes in the rule of law. I don't know if someone thinks that me contesting against him creates enmity, that's for his own sake. But for Democratic Party, that's why of all political parties, we chose Democratic Party, because it gives you the right. It gives members the right. It gives the public the right to scrutinize, to give your own view of things. However much you might be differing, but you have to put that view up front. So, if the Honorable Mao and other leaders think that we are threats to their leadership, then it is their own view. They should choose to go to other parties like they had chose. The Honorable Mao signed an agreement to go to the NRM. He should entirely go and leave Democratic Party, because if that view is stuck in his mind, then I think he's not the right person to be in Democratic Party.
Are you genuinely fighting for accountability, or you're ultimately running a campaign to remove the current president?
I think they are more so the same. Because accountability, it is one of the failures of the leadership led by the Honorable Mao. And these are the milestones: embezzlement, fraud, electoral fraud, so many things. That is why in the first place I picked forms, because we saw that we needed change within the party. And the best leader was myself. Because when I looked into the candidates that had proposed, that had gone to pick forms, I saw I was the most amiable candidate. Among them all, there was Honorable Mao, Honorable Alitia, Honorable Seba Mala, and Honorable Lulu Mebaiga. I thought, in my views, and according to the things that we want Democratic Party to be, I thought I was the best candidate to be president of Democratic Party. And I don't think that this must be a tug of war. The Honorable Mao must not make this a tug of war, because like as he did to the Honorable Sevana Chizito, there was competition and he won. He presented his manifesto. As myself, I was going to present one, but he didn't allow me proceed to the next step. Therefore, he went inside and meddled into the processes, raised the fees, put qualifications that are not even in the constitution of the Democratic Party, to make sure that some candidates, you saw at the last time the Honorable Sevamala was removed. Because of technicalities created by the team.
Okay.
They knew that if Honorable Sevamala was on the ballot, Mao could not emerge a winner. You saw what transpired in Mbarara. For some of us, we were delayed at the starting line. Others, they waited till the last time. So, let this not be a tug of war. We want, our sole purpose is to reclaim, to rebuild and restore the glory of Democratic Party.
Okay, and what are you doing towards that?
What we are doing, you've seen us traversing the whole country. First we were in Jinja. We are trying to re-energize, to put hope, to make drives to recruit new members. We are trying to do a lot of things that bring that energy back into Democratic Party. We were in Jinja. After Jinja, we went to Western Uganda. We went to Kamwenge. After Kamwenge, we went to Masindi. We were in that is Lango sub-region. We were in Dokoro.
Okay.
We have been traversing the country.
Okay. When you look at NRM and the Democratic Party, these are two different political parties. And opposition parties are supposed to put the ruling political party in check. What position does it, and you're having an agreement with the NRM, Norbert Mao is having an agreement with the NRM. What position does it put DP?
These are the things that we want to put straight. One, the cooperation agreement expired. It expired with last term.
Okay.
So we no longer have a cooperation agreement.
Okay.
The Honorable Mao was reappointed as Minister of Justice, but basing on what we all don't know. That's why we keep asking, on what conditions was he reappointed as Minister of Justice? Because in the first place he was appointed because of the cooperation agreement. It was put in among the terms of the agreement. This time round, I don't know. I think it was that bedroom arrangement, as he had been saying when he went for the rest of the speakership, that is way deep into the bedroom. So I think that was as a result of the bedroom arrangement for himself and the president, His Excellency, the president. So leaving that alone, Democratic Party cannot check the NRM. Why? Because we have a sitting minister who is the president of the party, who is bound by the rules of government, that is corporate responsibility, whereby things discussed in cabinet, everything, you cannot sit with the devil and then come back and then check the devil, because you're almost the same. This is why we say, if you're not stepping down from the position of the Minister of Justice, step down from being the president of the party. Let the party be separate.
And that's what you want us.
This is what we want. That's what we want him gone. He can't do all the duties. You cannot be checking government, yet you're also in government. People have been saying that that DP has had leaders in government. They talked of Dr. Paul Kawanga Ssemogerere, they talked of John Sevana Kizito, but this is different. These people didn't sign a cooperation agreement. For you yourself, you formalized it. You entered into an agreement putting you inside the NRM. How are you going to check it? That's why we say, step down. Let us choose a leader that is not affected. He is receiving a salary from government. He is receiving emoluments from government. How are you going to scrutinize and put these people in check when you're benefiting from the other side?
How effective do you think this fight is going to be? Do you think it's going to be effective?
It will be effective. It will be effective once we get lead of the current leadership, led by the Honorable Mao. It will be effective. There are modes we are putting in place, there are mechanisms we are putting in place so that we initiate the conversation of changing this leadership before 2030 comes, because we are ought to have a delegates conference, which delegates conference is responsible for electing the National Executive Committee, where Mao sits as the president. So we are having many activities, and we are reawakening the membership so that we initiate this conversation of changing this leadership before that time comes, because we are losing out. Democratic Party performed poorly in the recent elections. Imagine we had 6 MPs. 5 they are coming from the northern region and 1 from Bukoto Central, that is Honorable Sebamala. We have almost the number of councillors we had at the district and the sub-county levels. They diminished. The people no longer have the trust. They no longer have trust Democratic Party to produce leaders that represent them, because they think Democratic Party is on the side of the oppressor. This is what we change. We want to change. Okay. We want to take the leadership of this country, but starting with reorganizing and reclaiming the glory of Democratic Party.
As we do wrap up the conversation, we would love to understand what happens if police investigates and gets to find out that your allegations cannot be substantiated.
We don't think that that can happen, because let me give you a simple example. Among the evidence we tendered in to the IGG, Democratic Party leadership, the treasury, the administration, they say we use the polyphony bags that we used it to carry the books, the pens at the delegates conference at a cost of 15,000. A polyphony bag cannot cost 15,000. A polyphony bag. The maximum you could put it at, it's around 2,000. A polyphony bag. But now imagine 10,000 polyphony bags at 15,000. How much is that?
It's a lot of money.
So we need to look into that. How can police say that a polyphony bag indeed is 15,000 when the market price is otherwise? So if police does that, then we also know that the long arm of the Honorable Mao has been extended to the police also.
Are you joining Balaam, what Balaam is doing?
Balaam is doing his work. We want to first cleanse Democratic Party. Okay. Because we know when Democratic Party is clean, all Ugandans know that it is only Democratic Party that can have the presidency of this country. And the country is run on truth and justice and on constitutionalism. There is no any other party that can do that. So we want to cleanse Democratic Party. Those actions of Balaam will not be needed because we shall be cleansing the whole government, the whole departments of government.
We've been having Julius Dumba that has been clarifying on what DP at heart is trying to do to fight what is happening within the Democratic Party. I would have asked for his last remarks when it comes to what the IGG had to say, but we are running out of time. We can always have him and keep these conversations live and have more information about what is happening within the Democratic Party. He has clarified, most of you, if you've not understood what UID is, that DP at heart and the Democratic Party, it is one. It is all under the Democratic Party. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for being a loyal audience from where we started from. We are always here Monday to Friday giving you those particular updates of what is happening in the world, internationally and nationally. See you tomorrow, same time, same station.